Hello, baby girl. What's going on with my hair? Or with the lack of hair? Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today? We're doing a stream on a different day than usual because I'm traveling tonight. There's anime friends this weekend. I'm very excited, but it is also July. A new month is coming. Eclair is coming soon this month as well, which is also super exciting. Can't wait to see more of the Eclair candidates. Can't wait to see more of the story of Cure Eclair. I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. It's going to blow ourselves away. Hanamaru hello, girl. I have everybody behind Eclair. I need to bring everyone up. Cookie, thank you for being a member. Thank you. You can't hear me. Cookie, Fufa Mimi, thank you for being members. Thank you very much. This is so sweet. Hello, babies. Let me see who's here. Hello, Ella. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Newbie. Hello, Geo Cub. Hello, Danger. Hello, Callie. Hello, Mila. Hello, Geo Cub. Oh my god! Girl, did you see the
macOS_Mojaviask donated 99 cents through Super Chat.
Thank you, Cookie. Girl, the thing is back. I'm very happy. I did nothing. It just came back. Where did I stop? Hello, Geo Cub. Hello, Danger. Hello, Callie. Hello, Mila. Hello, Omikyu. Hello, Ella. Hello, Dwight Broom. Hello, Ritsuo. Hello, Lisa Chan. Hello, Newbie. Did I not say hello to somebody? Hirogaru Sky. Who do you think Eclair is? Shiruku. I'm joking. I don't think it's Shiruku. Girl, I saw a theory that made me very excited. I love this theory, actually. That Eliza is actually Shushutan. I like this theory. Because Eliza has, like, I've been thinking. Now we know that Eclair lost her memory. Like, what happened? We don't know. We just know that she lost her memory. She is not with the memories that she had.
At GeoCubATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Quadruple goal this month for Eclair and her candidates? I think so. Light blue heart, 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 light blue heart.
Like blue heart, like blue heart, like blue heart, like blue heart, like is this orange heart, the new orange heart, like blue heart, like blue heart. Girl, this is very hard to say. Like blue heart, like blue heart, like blue heart, like blue heart. I feel like at some point I'm gonna miss it. Thank you, Geocup. Thank you very much. Girl, I really don't know about quadruple goal. I am very thankful. If we reach the goal, I'm already very thankful. Thank you very much, Geocup, as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can hear you. Hello. Hello, Bomb. Hanamaru. I'm secretly Eclair. It's Fufa Mimi. Didn't you say Shushutan is Usonoar? Girl, it is. Hello, yes. Hello, Kelly. Is it Saturday night? It is, girl. Secretly. Kira kiran kira. Shushutan is Usonoar. Oi, shiny. Guys, it's me. I'm Shushutan. Okay, so we have both here. Okay? So we have Fufa Mimi as Eclair. And Omikyu as Shushutan. Sorry. If Eclair lost its memory, where did they put Shushutan? Where is Shushutan? I am so confused. I feel that's why I like the theory that Eliza is Shushutan. And like she's been doing everything she can to stay close to Kurea. In the first time Eliza appeared, where was she? Where was Eliza when she appeared for the first time? And then after she discovered the girls are detectives, she's been doing everything she can to stay close to them. I like this theory. I like it. I vibe with it. I think it's a good one. I'm in a fandom where we all thought one of the voice actresses was one person, but it turned out to be someone else. Maybe they has the same chances as Kurea. I think. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if it wasn't for the voice actor, so far Eliza would have big chances on being Eclair. But at the same time, and I feel like Shiruku, no chances at all. I love Shiruku. She is my queen. I adored her episode. It's probably my favorite episode so far. Probably my favorite. But when it comes to her being Eclair, I feel like there's no chances. There's no chances. And we don't know. Like, I feel like next week we're gonna have this weekend. Sorry, this weekend we're gonna have a big episode with Kurea. It seems it's very dramatic based on the preview. But we also have today's episode to go by, and I feel like they're dropping lots of things in the episodes. And the one reason why I think Shiruku can't be Eclair is that they made it way too obvious in her episode that she is a big potential for Eclair. So I really don't think it's going to be her. Like, they gave all of the clues to her that they didn't give the others so far, so I really don't think it's going to be the case. They wouldn't be this obvious with the clues. So, I mean, maybe they would because it's a children's show. But I don't know. I just love the mystery. I just love the anticipation. I really don't know how this story is going to be. Very curious for more. And very curious for the Eclair crumbs we're getting. Like, the one thing, okay, I need to hear from you now. Please share me your theories. Eclair has lost her memory. Is it an aftermath of the fact that she destroyed the Makoto Jewel? Did she know she was going to lose her memory? Was it something like Purirun did last year? Like, oh, I'm doing it. I know it's going to cost me something, but I'm doing it anyway because I need to. Is it the same for Eclair? Like, did she know she was going to lose her memory? Like, did she not exactly lose her memory? Because I feel like that's something hard to know. But did she know something was going to happen to her if she did what she did with the Makoto Jewel? Did she trade this something so that she could destroy the Makoto Jewel? Because I feel like if she knew that she was going to lose her memory, she would prepare the terrain for Arcana or for Duruka. Like, she would do things to protect Duruka. She would do things to help the other cures that would join the detective agency to not leave this much for Duruka to do, or something like that. I don't know. I feel like there are lots of possibilities when it comes to the fact that she lost her memory. If she lost her memory, she knew she was going to lose her memory. I feel like she did something, like she prepared something for Duruka to not be alone and things like that. Is Jet considered an adult? Yes. I mean, Jet not no. Let's just go with what Geocub has said. Jet is a fairy. Jet is a fairy. Wonder how the second ending will sound. I'm curious. We're getting it soon, right? We're getting it soon. I think she knew she was going to lose her memory, but she hid it from Duduka. Pururun was willing to sacrifice. Eclair likely didn't know what was going to happen, or she wished on it to save herself and Duduka. Fusion theory, she split when the Makoto Jewel split, and memories got scattered while the girls got returned to normal girls. I think the memories are scattered as well, and I think the memories are in each of the Eclair candidates. I also believe in that. Like, there's one girl that is Eclair. I believe that one of the four is Eclair, but her memories are scattered with the girls. You know, I feel like, for example, no, it doesn't make sense. Elisa's wish to be a detective is born from this. No, it's since she was a child. Maybe her pen is an item that holds a little bit of the memories from Eclair. The earring from Shiruku and the thing that they has as well. I feel like they all have things in them that are holding memories from Eclair. I really believe so. And I have another question. When Eclair returns, when the girl who is Eclair becomes Eclair again, will the memories already return? I don't think they will. I think she will be Eclair, but she won't remember what happened to her. I think that is likely. I think that's likely. She won't necessarily remember everything that happened. She will return to being Eclair, and she knows that she has this duty of helping the Makoto Jewels and everything, but she won't necessarily remember what happened to her. Why do I believe this? Because we know that in the future, something is going to happen with Cure Arcana, right? Arcana Shadow. Something's going to happen to her, but it's not going to be now. It's going to be later in the show. And I feel like this thing that is going to happen to Arcana Shadow is going to happen when Eclair gets her memories back. I might be wrong though, but just a little theory. We can theorize, right? I think she might have known she would lose her memories. If that's the case, that explains Ludika's hurt feelings. Imagine your best friend choosing to forget you. Oh my god. Girl, I did not think about that. Oh my god. The writer said Duduka is lying. This is something that what's her name? Toyama Now, her voice actor, says a lot as well. We're gonna check an interview later today in the live stream that she says the same thing. I think she is lying about certain things, but in general, about Eclair, she is not. I feel like she is lying when she says things like, you don't need to search for Eclair. You don't need to go after her. You know, things like, because she wants Eclair to be back. But I think she doesn't know. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know how to do it. But she's not lying when she says that Eclair is missing. She is she's without her memory. Maybe she is she's lying when she says that Eclair is missing because she knows who Eclair is. She knows where she is. I think that's a possibility. Shushutan left for milk. Pass of the Deek is Shushutan. What's your favorite Precure name? Cure Kiss is a great name for a Precure. It was a red herring when Cure Eclair lost her memories, but she took the risk in order to save Duduka and shattered the big Makoto jewel. I like it. Shushutan and Milk are in a Yuri relationship now, like Purito and Merodon. Fact. Is Shushutan a girl or a boy? Do we know that? Is the second ending gonna have Eclair and Arcana Shadow or just Eclair? I don't think they're gonna take Arcana Shadow away. She's probably gonna be in the ending. She's already in the first. Next season theme, yes. Yes. Girl, I'm so curious. I think she lost her memories forever. No. No. Will Kurea Arcana stay black in the movie? Probably not. Maybe Cure Arcana Shadow is working with the Phantom Thief to make her wish on the giant star to bring back Cure Eclair memories. I like this theory as well. I think the fact that Claire lost her memories is related to Ludika's decision to join the Phantom Thieves. Same. I also think so. Today is Eclair. Would it be wild if Eclair wasn't properly human and was actually the butterfly and helped at the window? But we know it's one of the... Yeah, the thing... I mean, if there was no campaign, they could do anything they wished, right? They could do anything, basically. You know? But with the campaign, it's gonna have to be one of those four. What if Arcana Shadow joined the Phantom Thieves to betray Usonoir so she could take possession of the Makoto Jewel? Maybe. There are many possibilities. I think that's also... But another thing that I feel is clear to see is that she's very scared of Usonoir. She knows Usonoir is very powerful, so she probably knows she's not able to take him away by herself. Right? I don't know. If Eclair is a fusion, I wonder how the Precure transformation would look like. I don't think she is a fusion. I mean, she's gonna have to be one of the four girls. Because imagine if you're buying the Cure Eclair pre-Cordy, for example. And you have in the pre-Cordy, you have the civilian form and the Cure form. And then in Eclair's pre-Cordy, will they have all the girls? It's impossible. Either way, Duduka better jump ship back to the good side before Sonora finds out she was a star detective or was there that day. Goemon won't Fib, Niji, and Dagestan will turn on her. But I think he knows. I think he knows. Yay.
At Cure Crown donated $5
Oh my
through
god,
Super
Trace.
Chat. Finally, Eclair month has arrived. 6 months of waiting is almost over for us Eclair stands. I cannot wait for the debut.
Trace, it's your month. It's your month. Can you believe it? Can you believe it's your month? Girl, are you excited? I'm pretty sure you are. Oh my god. And also, look, I really believe that Usonar knows that she was a Cure before. He knows that she was in the battle. He knows everything, but he probably accepted her in the villain side, in the Phantom Thieves side, because she was part of the prophecy. She was in the book probably, and the book said she was gonna become one of them, and so because of that, she is part of them. She's part of the team, you know, because he has to do everything that the book tells him to do. Shushan is a fairy. Glad I could help. Shushan is a fairy. I agree, but even fairies have to fall in the gender rule in Precure. Like, there are exceptions, like some of them, like Mofurun, for example, which, Mofurun has been confirmed to be a girl, but for a long time, the discourse was Mofurun is Mofurun. But most fairies, they have a gender. Most fairies, they, like 99% of the fairies, they have a gender. Thank you, Trace. Thank you. I still believe that Niji is part of Cure Eclair. No one can stop me. I love it. It's just like me saying Shiruku is Eclair. Hello, Shine. How are you? It's very interesting that Tom doesn't seem to mention Ruduka. Do we know she was a Cure per-shattering after the shattering? Well, I think the Tome mentions Ruduka at a certain point. The thing is that we know very little about the things that the book has shared before the show started. Like, the one thing that we know that the book has shared and like Usonar read to us was the prophecy that is happening in July. That is something we know, right? Why would Usonar accept Arcana Shadow into the team? I think it's because she was part of the prophecy. She was part of the book, and being in the book, he has to accept. He follows the book like a Bible. And one thing I wonder though, how did she get the Cure Arcana Shadow powers? How did she get those powers? Was it Usonar that gave her some sort of powers, shadow powers, to turn her into Arcana Shadow? Like, and did Mashutan accept that right from the get-go? Mashutan also sees the future, so that makes sense. I don't know. Hello, Banane! I'm hoping it's a class present. She needs to grow a different personality. Girl, she needs to grow a different personality, I agree. Oh my god! Hanamaru!
At Foofall Mimi donated £2 through Super Chat. Goemon's Eclair.
What? Goemon's Eclair. I agree. I agree. Goemon, we love you. Will Jay draw Cure Arcana's transformation? I think they will. It's probably not going to be the same thing with different colors. I think it's going to be a different transformation. Theory, none of the 4 candidates are Cure Eclair. It's a totally new character we haven't met yet who comes out of nowhere at the beach. Girl. Please, no. Please don't do that to us. I've been waiting for so damn long. Once we're done discussing who Eclair is, let's start discussing whether she's green or blue. Mila has stepped out of her bed today and chose War. I'm not even going to say a thing. Leo, you're so lucky my girl Sophia isn't here because Kabaton debate where you are. Girl, Sophia wasn't here last week, but you know, she knows Kabaton is mine. She knows that. But it's always very fun when Sophia's around. I'm pretty sure some one of the candidates is Cure Eclair. I can't believe the queen is coming. What if Frey was Eclair and she knows who Ruruka is, but she forgot her? She's the only candidate who has interacted with Pochitan. Yeah, that's true. Usonoara knows, but it seems the Phantom Thieves don't. Given how Goemon reacted. The missing Eclair stalking can mean that she's Eclair again, but without something. Her memories. Exactly. Remember, this is a weird thing that I still don't understand, which is the fact that the Eclair that we see in that episode was girl Hanamaru.
At GeoCub ATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Accurate. Gomon is Eclair. Confirm. Reika. Syrup. Shakira. Aguri. My Melody. Michiru Kaio. Tenku Ninja Shurikenger.
Shakira is Eclair? Girl. Oh my god, that's so true. That is so true. Shakira, I agree. Die, ego, and let's go. Na 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 na. I love that song. The day's Eclair, no one will stop me. Gambare Goemon. When it turns out the Kabaton is Eclair, your minds will explode. I am sorry. I didn't say a thing. Shiny said it all. Hello, Fernanda. How are you? It's my freaking month. Nana's birthday is Sunday. Eclair finally debuts after half a freaking year of waiting. I'm on vacation until convention later this month. Trace, that's amazing. We are going to enjoy July to the fullest. I can't wait. Cure's Eclair is the Cure Eclair color. Shiriku is definitely going to be Cure, and that's final. I agree 100% with Anthony. GeoCup, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the Shakira super chat. What's your favorite Shakira song? Do you think Kurea is Eclair? The color was of the Cures who are not sure is a certain color. Goemon is Cure Eclair, chat. I work at Toy, trust me. Can anything good happen in October? Barely anything good in Precure happens on my birthday month. Hello, Tyrone. What's the likelihood of Ruruka getting hit by the girls' solo finisher since they aren't one-time attack now? I think that's hard to happen. Ruruka, I think that's very hard. Hello, Rosie. You know what? Everyone here is Eclair. We are all going to transform to Eclair. In each episode, one of us is going to be Eclair. Does Eclair count as a mid-season, or is she a Cure Fortune situation? She is a Cure Fortune situation. She is. That's for sure. But to me, she counts as a mid-season girl. She's arriving in the show in episode 20-something. She is a mid-season. But Fortune is a mid-season to me as well. Fortune is a mid-season to me too. So I am not going to debate the concept of a mid-season here, because at the end of the day, it is a fan concept. It is not something that is set in stone by Bandai, by the writers, by Toei Animation. Each season does it differently, and some seasons don't even have one. Some seasons bring all of the Cures in their poster, in the first poster, and they're only going to be introduced in episodes 20-something, like Eclair is. You know, people can see them the way they see them. I see Eclair as a mid-season. I see Fortune as a mid-season. I see Butterfly as a mid-season. What's your favorite Precure name? Cure Kiss. I'm loving the Eclair so far, especially the Cinephiles. Thank you, Rosie. That's very sweet. But let me just say, I'm very thankful to the reception of the Cinephiles. It's being a lot of work to do, but it's also being a lot of fun. So thank you very much to everyone who's been watching, to everyone who's been commenting. And I'm just very happy. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, we are going to start the screen now with the members who already chose their characters. We're starting with Crystal. And Crystal, girl, where is My. Here. Crystal chose Bunny Blank. I did not know who this character was, but she looks cute. Bunny Blank. Bunny Blank's gonna be like here because she's the first character of our July screen, which is Eclair. Obviously, because it's the Eclair month. And Crystal also. Hey, Crystal also chose. Who is the other character? Oh my god. Okay, this is going to make people happy. Cure Sunshine. We have lots of cures this month on the screen already, and I like it because it's always good. Girl, you know what I was playing today, and I cannot beat the boss. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. I was playing Deltarune, and I cannot beat. I think it's the last boss of the chapter because it's way too hard. It has like lots of stages in the boss, and I'm like, girl, what is this? I'm having a hard time. Is anyone here playing Deltarune? Did anyone play Chapter 5 already? I cannot beat the boss. I have tried so many times today. I'm getting so angry. The gutters will be clean and Kurea Shirikure Elisa's hands must be wasted on hard labor. The ice cream junkie token hard label. If Eclair is today, I'm not doing anything, but just going to be happy. If she's Kurea, I'm going to be a Kurea role player. Oh my god. The review Eclair was all this time in London eating Eclairs with Shushutan. She was like, girl, I did something very special. Let me take a break. I'm going to take a break. I'm sad your videos will be delayed more than usual. Stray Kids, I'm sorry, but I will start uploading them on Monday. I will start recording them on Monday, and I will focus on the episode impression first, and then the cinephiles from Kurea second. Where is T? We got Itsuki Love, exactly. She's from Ever After High. She's the daughter of the White Rabbit, and no, it's not related to Disney's descendant. I want it to be Cure Eclair so bad. I don't have Deltarune on my Switch, nor even on my Steam. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the price. I always suck with prices on Steam, on the Switch, but on Steam usually the games are a little cheaper, right? The games are a little cheaper on Switch, aren't they? Let me leave the cookies for later. We have My Soda. My Soda chose the best. And you're going to have to agree with me here. No one wins against Kururun. Roxas or Riku chose. Where is she? Mari from Persona 4 Golden. Look at her. I haven't played Persona 4. Now the Persona 4 is coming out in the new format. I'm probably gonna play it. I played 3 and 5. And 3 is my favorite. At least so far, obviously. I know things can be different because I haven't played 4, but between 3 and 5, 3 is my favorite. I love Persona 3. Where is Kururun gonna be? I think here. I think Kururun is Eclair. Look at their faces. It's the same face.
At macOS_Mojaviask donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Let's sing along with Hamamaru. Hamamaru. Orange heart, green heart, orange heart, green heart, orange heart, green heart.
Orange heart, green heart, orange heart, green heart. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you very much. Let's sing along with Hanamaru. Let's go. Kawaii kana kudate icha icha na 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 があるはずだったからしかるるるるるるるるるだけ気が可愛くなるだっていいじゃんいいじゃんねねねねねねねねねねね戦るみたいな Who loves Cure Summer here? I do love her. Manatsu, you're everything. I love Tropical Rouge. And another person who also loves Cure Summer is Kaguya, who tells her, girl, they're always almost with like the same pose. They're almost with the same pose. Summer is gonna be here. I am shook with their poses. Uta has chosen, if you guys get it right, who Uta chose to be on the screen, you're gonna be shocked. She chose Uta to be on screen, obviously, and she chose the movie fit for Uta. Girl, I dreamt of you and Idol this night, and I was like, girl, I miss it. I'm a little sad. And, you know, in Brazil, no one knows about Precure. Like, obviously, there are people who know, that there are fans of Precure in Brazil. Like, Shiny is here on chat, and Shiny is also a big fan, just like me. But there are very few people who know about Precure, and I'm very sad because every time I go to Anime Friends, for example, I scavenge through the artist's alley to find something Precure related. And there's always very few stuff. But this year, one artist is taking Purirun stickers. And I cannot wait to find her table. Cannot wait to find her table. Girl, now it's time for Dustin's pick. And Dustin's pick is a very beautiful one. It's Bloom from Winx in, what is the name? Harmonix form. He says it's because she is kind of like Eclair. And that's so true. Look at that. They are very similar. Cookie, thank you for the super chat. Are you ready? Everything Hanamadu. Please leave Kurudun that massive all month. Kurudun. How long until Duduka disguises Anna to tease her friend? Someone needs to be the gremlin of the full team. Now, could you answer my question I mentioned above? Let me see. Let me find it. Trace, where's your question? Leo, a question I brought up to teen, so I thought I'd ask you. The longest time we've had to wait for the second ending was Go Princess, because recently it's always been 22 or 23. Are we getting it in episode 25? I believe that right now, there are a few reasons why they are delaying it until episode 25, which is the debut of Cure Eclair. My belief, I can be wrong, and it can be like Saturday. Obviously, I can be wrong, but I believe they are waiting until episode 25 for two reasons. In episode 25, we're already going to have Eclair. So, complete team. Eclair's already going to be in the show, so she can already be in the ending as well. Even though episode 25 is going to... Yeah. Because in episode 25, we're going to discover who Eclair is, right? And because I don't believe that in episode 25, we're going to see her transformation. I really don't, because her toys are getting released in episode 26. So, I don't know. I might be wrong, though. They might release it. They might release her in the show before and then in the toys. They can do something different, right? I mean, that's a possibility. But I believe that it's coming in episode 25, the new ending, because Eclair's already going to be in the show, so she's going to appear, and we're already going to see her in the episode, so we're going to see her in the ending as well. And second thing, this season is longer than the others. So the second ending is going to have one more episode to play until the end of the show. So I believe that's another reason for them to delay it a little bit. And another reason why I believe this is a possibility is because everything seems to be a little delayed this year. For example, the toys from the mid-season usually get released in June. This year, it's getting released in July. So they can delay the release of the second single. You know, they can release it a few weeks later than they usually do. I mean, I believe they can, you know. Sorry, Trace, I did not see that. How long until they do? Ah, I saw that.
At Princess Tissues donated €1 through Super Chat.
Princess Tissues, I want a tissue, girl, because I want to cry now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Working while watching the stream. GeoCub, you need a cup of coffee to sip a little coffee while you're working. Girl, I need coffee while I work. I need coffee every time. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? But that's my favorite from Tropical Rouge. I love Tropical Rouge. Princess Tissues, thank you very much. Please have opening remix. Hello, Rock'n'Rolla. First ending is cute, but I hope we get the second ending bop again. After the Brazil vs. Japan game, we won't have any Precure here, just out of spite for them. Is Japan hating us? Hello, Geronimo. It's me, Gretchen, the singer. Kurea is most likely for me. Hello, Princess Tissues. Thank you. My day's being great, girl. It's being great. In honor of Petal, I want to add a flower Precure. So this is Cure Saul. Saul is very excited for Petal from Ariana Grande, the album, and he chose Cure Marine to be on screen this month. So very on brand with the colors of the screen, right? Because it's very blue. And a little bit of green too. Because a little bit blue, a little bit of blue, a little bit of green. I'm constantly drinking energy drinks. Girl, don't do that with you. Don't do that. Take care of your... Is this the last stream? It is, Rogan Rolla. Today, later, at midnight, I am taking the bus to Sao Paulo, and I'm going to stay there until Sunday. I'm going to Anime Friends. So I'm going to stay there for a little while. So it's the last one. That's true. It is time for Fufamimi now. Fufamimi chose a Cure Happy figure. I love this. I love when people choose like little figures, little plushies to be on screen. I think it's always so cute. So this is the first Fufamimi pick. And then the second one is her Nene crochet. Fufamimi, were you the one who did it, or is it just yours? Kusanagi Nene, very adorable. And she kind of has the colors of the stream, right? Oh my god, Trace. If I get Kurudon in my head like this. It's hard because I can't stay still. Okay, Nene is gonna be here. I love crochet dolls. They're so adorable. I wanted to know how to do crochet. I have a hard time with manual labor of any kind. Fufamimi also has characters from last month. And one of them, Trace is gonna like it. I know Trace is gonna be a fan of this. Mayu is already on screen. Let's go. And girl, I love the Mayu dress. I think it's so adorable. This dress that Mayu has is so cute. Like, it's such a good design. I love this. And also, another character that Fufamimi had from last month is Honami. Oh my god, so tiny. From Project Sekai, Proseka. Is that how they call it? Because they share the same voice actor. Her and Mayu. Very nice. And now for GeoCub. Girl, we have so many cures. I love it. GeoCub has chosen Cure Wataame. And this drawing was done by GeoCub himself. Clap for our king. Girl, this is such a great art. I love this so much. We're going to put him right here. Girl, I think he is Eclair. We found Eclair. We found Eclair. It's the same colors. It's a little bit greener, but it is Eclair. Girl. And Geocub also chose. Where is she? Where is she? Sailor Palace from Sailor Moon. She's so cute. Oh my god, Princess Issues! Oh my god, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, girl. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much. Girl, you're going to be able to choose your character soon. I'm finishing the members. And Geocub also chose Koguma. Koguma Sky Blue. I love that all of the Geocub characters are on the Eclair palette. They're all on the girl. They are all on the Eclair palette, and I love it. Thank you, Geocub. Honami, same voice actress as Mayu. We still haven't gotten the last two episodes of Miraculous. Gotta get Cure happy every stream. I agree. We have a few characters that are on every screen. One of them is Uta. Uta always chooses her. Another one is Mayu, because Trace always chooses Mayu or Cure Lillian. And now we have Cure Happy for Mimi. I love this. I love consistency because I am not a consistent person at all. So I love seeing this in others. Drink water. I got a crochet duck from a farmer's market a year or two ago and I named him Pepito. That's so cute. Love the opening of Wonderful Precure. Maggie Lumiere, are you guys ready for Maggie Lumiere season 2? It's coming. It is coming. Blue from Blue's Cures is Cure Eclair confirmed. Oh my god. My theory is that Cure Eclair could get her memories back piece by piece, which could start with one of Answer and Mystique's battles, reminding of a certain battle she last fought. I like that. Little by little. I like it. It's an interesting aspect, right? Now for the cookies. Cookie chose, we have 2 cookies. One of them is by Cookie. And this is Cookie's cookie. Girl, is this allowed? In Cookie Run Kingdom? Burning Spice Cookie. Can I say what I'm thinking? I'd better not say what I'm thinking. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. And we have another cookie by Shiny. Shiny chose... I'm gonna have to see the name because I don't remember. Shiny chose... Where is it? Aquaberry Cookie. So cute. Girl, the designs of the cookies in this game are so beautiful. I love it. Girl, I'm in danger because there seems to be a new gacha game coming out. And I'm like, girl, I think I'm gonna have to play this gacha game. And we can check it out later together because it's like kind of like magical girl-ish. You know, witch magical girls? Magic users? Majokos? That. You're spicy. That's some buff baking. Who is he, by the way? That's my question as well, girl. I still have a little thought in my mind that Shiruku is Shushutan, but I've seen people saying Kurea's headpiece could be it as well, and that's funny to me. I just hope she is my favorite. Given there are some people who don't like memory loss plot, despite Purina was willing and got her memory erased, it won't be long because someone had scolded her partner. I mean, I think, I don't know. I feel like there are certain things that people just dislike in stories, and that's fine. Even if it's told in a different way. You know, even if it's told in a different way. I feel like that is fair. That it's just part of the game, and I think that's fun. That's not fun for the person or for the people who don't like the memory thing, but at the same time, I can see why certain people don't like it, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. And now for Trace, as I said, there's some form of Lillian on Trace's pics, and we have one of them here. Look at her, the blush, and then we have more pics from Trace. And Trace has just said her favorite out of the Eclair candidates is Kurea. And this is Kurea's face when she discovers that Shiruku is Eclair. I'm joking. Kurea is on our screen, chosen by Trace. She's gonna be here close to Eclair because you know, right? If you know, you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I love this song. And there's one more Trace. Where is it? And with this pick, you're gonna have to sing with me. Come on. Kirameki e fumidasou. Kitsunai de mabataki no kasu dake gosen fu ni yakitsukete iku. Kono yasashii uto. Sono 出会えた君といつまでも乗り合わないメロディー I love my queen Cure Wink. I love her. Girl, Cure Wink became my favorite blue Cure. Right now, she's my favorite blue Cure. I love her. I adore Nana. Like, I'm crazy about her. I'm crazy about all of the idol girls. Like, all 5 of them are great for me. And they all became, like, instant faves. Love them all. The birthday girl. Her birthday is coming. Hi, Trinity! Cure Dr. Trom is the best cure confirmed. Here I am listening to Vampira by Pablo. Você quer de mim, bem, meu beijo mortal. Ah, eu não sei a letra dessa música ainda, mas eu gostei dela. Você quer de mim, bem. I like memory loss as long as they commit to it for more than 2 episodes. Professor Nana explained how it worked, but no one paid attention to Best Girl. I like your answer, me too. I know she's most likely to be Eclair. Kurea the Queen, she's my favorite Eclair candidate. I thought there's a good image of Kurea that's not just from the show or the preview. Was it just suggesting that image of her? I know Trace is a designer, and Trace like is perfect in editing images. She does like the best job every month. I'm always like blown away. We also have Levy, and I don't know who this character is. I know Levy has lots of original characters. And I know this character, oh my god, beautiful. I can even use it as a background in a video or something. This is Joanna. I know Levy has lots of OCs, and usually Levy commissions people to do their OCs. This might be one of them, but I don't know. I think it's a beautiful character with a beautiful wing. I love this visual on the wing. Levy just sent like for this month's screen, and they just sent the character. So I don't know, but I think the wing is very like complimentary for this month's screen, isn't it? Because it's very blue. It just adds to the screen mystery. The mystery of the blue butterfly. Love it. And now, last but not least, this one I'm going to have to get the images from Train Hunter. I know Train Hunter did some great picks. Because one of my faves is here. Oh, and you know what I got today? that I'm very happy. And then we're going to talk about after I get Train Hunter's characters. Also, the people who sent super chats, if you want to add more characters, Princess Tissues, you became a member and you sent a super chat. If you want to choose 2 characters, bring them to me, please. Do you guys think what yellow goes well with blue? Because now we're getting lots of yellow flares on screen from Train Hunter. He chose My Queen Lemonade. I think yellow goes well with blue. Demonedo. And then we have Custard. I loved your Custard. She's so adorable. Girl, I'm so sorry about your hair. But you're cute. Cure Custard. And can anyone guess which one is the 3rd yellow cure Train Hunter chose for today? Cure of Peace. Very adorable. Where is she gonna be? I think she can be like up there. Together with her team partner, Cure Happy. I don't know if this is gonna work. It did. Cute. Cure Pine. I am Precure of Precure, the blue butterfly. I'm hyped that the next episode will come out on the 4th of July. 4th of July is a great song by Mariah Carey. So surprise if no one, especially to you, Lel. Nana's song was top 5 for me in 2025. Girl, that's definitely not a surprise. Her song is great. Magi Blue. Shallot Cookie. Let me see. Shallot Cookie. Thoughts on July? July is always a great month. Oh, girl, I think this is her costume because it seems that she has more than one. Shallot Cookie and Sugar Glass Cookie. I love this name. Oh my god, girl, I need to play this game because the character designs of this game, they're insane. They are insane. Look at this. We have another Cure Eclair now. Girl, what a beautiful cookie. She's gonna be here. Like if Wata Ame was flying together with her. And the other from Princess Tissues is another very beautiful character, Shallot Cookie. She kind of looks like Gwen from League of Legends, doesn't she? I think there's a Gwen vibe in her. Maybe it's the scissor. Is this a scissor? No, it's not. But there's Gwen vibes. I love Gwen from League. Do I play League? No. Do I play Gwen? No, but I love her. July's gonna be birthday. I'm running out of happy variants to suggest each month. Anime plushie cosplay figure promo art. I'm running out of happy editions. Girl, there's so much Precure merch. There's acrylics. You can also search for acrylics. Send super chat so the character need to be added is Cure Kiss. Oh my god, Cookie, let's go. The best. I'm going for this one because I think we never used this kiss before. Look at her. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put her like behind Eclair, like she's peeking out of Eclair's hair. Hanamaru. Thank you, GeoCop.
At GeoCubATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I done sent a couple supers. When you're done with these, may I also get Magi Blue for her color and Magi Pink for her butterfly theme? K, thanks. Light blue heart, pink heart, light blue.
Like blue. Girl, they silenced you. Were you silent or were you silenced? I love this. Thank you, GeoCub. Let's go. Magi Blue, Magi Pink. Is Magi Blue the one with the little dress? Evil Magi Ranger? Girl, I hope I'm getting them correct because there are some. They look cute together. Okay, they need to be together now. So let's see. Tell me if this is Magi Blue. When would the July episodes be revealed? I'm probably next week. Probably next week. I'd love to keep buying more merch. I'm just a little scared of the new CSPC rules coming up. That being July for the US. Starting a lot of kids' toys. I'm worried Precure might be very well off the table for purchasing anymore, unless it's the current season through the collectibles, because they toss and destroy other packages. I think the Precure dolls are definitely getting ripped. Girl, what is going on? Hello, Levy. It's not her. Okay, it's not her. Is this the pink one? Is this the pink one? Is she correct? At least the pink. Let me know. If the pink is correct, then it's okay. What am I doing? Then I will search for the blue. Because there are quite a few blue ones. There's one with like a rod. Magi Blue. Urara Ozu. Is it the one with the rod? Might be, right? Let me see. I'm going to put her here and you're going to tell me. If this is her. Girl, where is she? Oh, she's so small. Is this her? I like the rod. Thank you, Kayla. I find it so funny that my baby girl Joanna is basically the same size as Urara. She is, honey. It's so strange the US setting even more customs rules for imports. Children's toys are being targeted specifically. This is so bizarre. Oh, that's her power up. Tell me if it's okay for me to use her. If that's fine, she gonna be here with her pink girly. Okay, so let's go over what we know about episode 23 because we have a little bit of a summary. Okay. Oh, also, should I record a video about this? Maybe. I think I'm going to record a video about this because I feel like there are a few things to share. Related to episode 23 and also related to Dancing Star Precure, right? Because there's going to be another Precure male team. Dancing Star is not going to be the only one. So I'm going to record a video on both things in one video just because. Where is the picture of them in the show? Episode 30. It was very, like, almost episode 40 in You and Idol, wasn't it? 39? $39. Girl, I loved this episode. Okay, now I just want to find the preview for 23 because it's so funny that they're not adding the previews to the episodes now. They're just giving us a little bit of a Eclair saga preview. Levy, yes, you can. Kayla, you are really learning from from Shiruku. I really love to get Precure items, but I'm kind of scared to do so. I'm still new to this whole collecting things from Japan. I think, Princess Issues, you should talk to people who collect from the same country that you are. Because then I feel like it's very particular. I always love talking about merch here. I always love, sharing things about merchandise and, showing new merch. I always do videos on merch and etc. But I am always scared of doing a video on how to buy stuff, where to buy stuff, because it will always change from country to country. I feel like the hardest thing is your customs. It's like buying things is not hard. Like buying things from Amazon, buying things from Ami, buying things from JP Fans, any of the other proxy websites. It's very easy. The hardest thing is going to be working around the customs because it will change for every country. So I don't know. I just feel like it is something that you should talk to someone. Oh my god, the dogs are crazy. You should talk to people from your country to see, like, people who not necessarily Precure fans, people who import things. They can probably help with the customs themselves, because I think that's the hardest part. That is definitely the hardest part. Storm is coming. Oh my god. Be careful. Okay, found the preview. Oh, 今度クレアさんのところに。Okay, so here is the preview. Here are the pictures, and let me just find the post of the new team where they announced the new team. Here. Uh, Let me just do something first. In the shadows. Girl, I'm so excited because on Friday we're going to have Madonna's new album. Confessions 2 is coming. I can't believe it. Mm, just checking one thing. Okay. So first we're going to talk about episode 23. We have two little synopses of episode 23. So let's focus on it first and then the announce. I'm going to do both on the same video. Girl, what is this? Why is the background so tiny? Now it's okay. And then, where's me? I'm here. And now, this is episode 23 preview. What is a beautiful moment? I like this moment right here. What's going on? What is she telling her? Oh my god, this is a cute moment too. Okay, so let me just get the notes for this. Anyways, let's record. I'm going to use another image to start the video. Before this one, where is it? I want that image of all the Eclair clues we have. This one. These are the Eclair clues we got already so far. Kind of. So let's go. And obviously in the video, I'm going to discuss episode 23. It is, Trace. It is. Princess Tissues, me too. Madonna and Ariana. Girl, July's gonna be great. Thank you, Storm Cloud. Thank you. Hello, Marianne. Champagne. Hohin, I haven't. I haven't. I have watched once. Let's just see the news. Shotoka makes and Nembu's breaking up. Thank you for being on the stream. I'm gonna cry my ass out. Bye bye. Thank you. Girl. Chotok Mix and Embu will be ending their activities in spring 2027. Julia left the group earlier, like she graduated, and they were active with 5 members. Now, and girl, this is sad because I love them. Girl, I'm traumatized. Why are the groups ending, breaking up like this? First, it's Wasta. And now Choto Mix and Embu? I am pissed. Hello, Nanatan. Hello? No, girl. I'm not. Hello, Duha. Anyways, I'm gonna record a video, okay? I was just recovering from shocking news that I have just discovered. Hello, Lauti. I am sad. I love Chotoki Mix and Dembu. Anyways, let's go. This video is going to contain 2 news. Okay, let's do it. The Cure Eclair mystery intensifies, and episode 23 is coming this weekend with an episode focused on Kurea. But as we've seen in both episodes that we had focusing on the Eclair suspects, both Elisa and Shiruku, those episodes are bringing more when it comes to Eclair, when it comes to the whole lore of Star Detective Precure, right? Not only the Eclair candidates, we are discovering a lot more about them. In terms of episode 23, we already have the preview here on YouTube, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. There are very nice shots, and it's very interesting that they are deciding not to show the preview, at least on Crunchyroll. I don't know how it is in Japan and on TV, but on Crunchyroll, they're not showing the preview. They are giving us an edit on the Who is Cure Eclair campaign, showing who is going to be the next focus on the whole Eclair saga, right? And so since I have the full screen here, I'm going to follow the events of episode 23, which is what we're going to discuss here on my cell phone. So let us do it. So episode 23 is an episode that we are going to see Kurea, as I have just mentioned. And Kurea is going to be the focus of this episode. But we also have Ruruka appearing a lot, and it seems it's going to be kind of a dramatic piece. This episode is going to be called Kurea, Reasoning, and Ice Cream. I feel like based on this title, we might discover a little bit on Ruruka's background with ice cream, but there's a reason why it is called Ice Cream, and it is based on the summary. I mean, it's not based on the summary. We're going to discover why because of the summary. But another interesting thing about this is the fact that we have 2 summaries for this episode already. One is a very short one that is like this. Following the prophecy of the Tome of Mirages, Ruruka will arrive at Patisserie Shushu, aiming for the photograph imbued with the Makoto jewel. She hands a calling card to Kurea, who brings her ice cream, but... So in this episode, there is going to be a photograph, and this photograph is going to have a Makoto jewel. And I believe this photograph is going to be related to Kurea. It is either a photograph that Kurea has, or maybe a photograph from someone from Patisserie Shushu. We've seen in episodes 21 and 22, the object that had Makoto jewels, they were all related to the girl from the episode somehow. In Elisa's episode, it wasn't an object from Elisa, but it wasn't an object from her manager, her publisher. And in episode 22, it was indeed a Shiruku moment, right? And now we're going to check a longer summary for episode 23. And this summary says, Anna and Mikuru are going to use that little blue butterfly photograph to try and deduce the true identity of Cure Eclair. But obviously, they will struggle to arrive at an answer because there isn't much they could deduce based on that single picture, right? Pochitan and Jat Senpai are spending time at the detective agency while Kurea is going to stop to deliver a cake. Interesting. So this is kind of how Kurea is going to come into play in the episode. And then, catching the sight of the files that the girls are analyzing, Kurea will offer them a hint, and she will tell them scents are strongly connected to memories before leaving the agency. Meanwhile, based on a prophecy from the Book of Mirages stating that a Makoto jewel dwells within a single record bearing the scent of youth, Usonoar orders Ruruka to steal it. So again, Ruruka is going to be the one to steal the Makoto jewel because Usonoar will order her to do so. And I love how the description of the object is. A single record bearing the scent of youth. There's a lot to unpack here. A single record, a picture, bearing the scent of youth. I think this picture represents a lot to this person, to the owner of this picture. We don't know who the owner is. We don't know who owns the picture that is going to be stolen. But this picture bears the scent of youth. A time when they were younger, a time when they enjoyed life to the fullest. And another thing that is very important, scent. Scent is mentioned twice in this preview. One of them is Kurea, who mentions it by saying scents are strongly connected to memories. And the second time it is mentioned is by the Book of Mirages, the Tome of Mirages, by saying that the picture bears the scent of youth. Scent is also mentioned in Cure Eclair's her introductory phrase after she becomes Cure Eclair. And it is interesting that the scent is so present in this summary and also so present in Kurea's character, in what the summary has been saying. We don't know how this is going to play out in the episode itself, but how it is being mentioned is also very interesting, right? Also very curious, very peculiar, and very intriguing. And now we know that there are two rooms in the Kyoto Detective Agency. One is Anna's room and the other one is Mikuru's room. Anna is staying in the room that was Ruruka's room before. Mikuru is staying on the other room, and the room that Mikuru is staying in, right in the second episode that they enter the room, Mikuru, she says, I don't remember necessarily what she says, but she mentions how good the scent of the room is. This is another thing that connects the idea of scents to episode 23. Scents are mentioned twice in the summary. It is mentioned in Cure Eclair's phrase, and it is mentioned in Cure Eclair's room in the Kyoto Detective Agency. So it is going to play a big and important part in Eclair's character story. And another thing that is also very important, memories. Memories are a big part of Eclair's character, right? The idea of memories or losing memories, this is definitely something that will be shocking when it comes to Eclair. We know that Eclair has no memories. Why is Ruruka mentioning memories here when she's mentioning the scent and how the scents are connected to memories? A big mystery is right in front of us, and I feel like Kurea's... Did I say Ruruka? I meant to say Kurea. I feel like Kurea's episode is going to make the mystery even more intense based on what is being said in those summaries. Ruruka is going to look at a picture and look for this picture that has a Makoto jewel. It is not the picture from the blue butterfly. I mean, probably not. I don't know. It doesn't seem that that picture holds an emotional value to anybody. I mean, the one who was attached to that picture was Agesen because she wanted the picture back because she was the one who took it. But I don't think there's like emotional attachment to it. And another thing that I feel is huge about this is that this picture that is going to be stolen in episode 23 has something to do with the scent of youth. So, scent is already, again, a big piece of this episode. And not about only about this episode, it is also a big thing about Cure Eclair's character, and it seems to be connected to Kurea's character as well. Everything related to Cure Eclair is either scent related or memory related for now. So, as I said, the mystery intensifies. The mystery is intensifying, baby. And talking about mysteries, changing the subject a little bit, but still in the Precure world, we had previously a big and very important Precure team that is not necessarily anime related, but it is very important. They even appeared last year with you and Idol Precure. Dancing Star Precure is our first full male Precure team, and they are exclusive to a play that happens in Japan. So if you are in Japan, you can go and watch Dancing Star Precure on stage. And it seems that the success of Dancing Star Precure was so big that now we have a big announcement. Another new Precure team is announced. The second all-male Precure team is happening, and it is going to be another stage-exclusive Precure team focused on an all-male cast. Yes, Dancing Star Precure is not going to be the only one anymore. Dancing Star is now back with not back. They are now going to become senpais, veterans, because we're going to have another male team. And this has been announced in the official Dancing Star Precure Twitter account. And this is an announcement, and it seems this announcement is happening, the official announcement is happening, and sometime soon, and the performances will start in December 2026 in Tokyo and Osaka. So big announcement. And it's very unfortunate because we that are not in Japan are not able to watch those teams on stage. We're not able to see them. We're not able to enjoy the stage plays, but we are able to at least see the pictures, the promos, and I think that the Precure experience just becomes richer. And later, when the DVDs and Blu-rays are released, we're able to watch it in one way or another. If you get me, right? You get what I'm saying, right? I think you do. Anyways, this is it for this video. I just really wanted to bring those infos on episode 23 here because I think this is going to be a very important episode to the Cure Eclair saga based on the preview, based on the summaries, and I think it's going to be a very powerful one, and Kurea is going to be the focus of this episode. And I think that out of all of the 4 candidates, Kurea is the one that we have the least on. We know the least about her. We know very little about her story. All we know about Kurea, and every time Kurea is acting or doing something in the show, she is doing something for others. It's never about her. We never discover things about her. It's always her giving advice to other people. It's always her talking about a different situation. And I do think that if we are dealing with a character that lost her memory, it makes a lot of sense for her character to be this way. It is a character that we know very little about. Maybe she doesn't know much about herself either, because if we're going by a character that has amnesia based on something that happened and based on what she's been through, there's like this part of her life that she doesn't remember, it would make perfect sense for us to have this happening in a character like Kurea. So I really believe episode 23 is going to give us a lot when it comes to answers, but it's also going to bring us more questions, right? It is going to give us mysteries. And I love when mysteries intensify. Anyways, babies, this is it for today. As I said, my videos this weekend are going to come a little later. They're not going to be uploaded this weekend. I'm not going to be in my house. I'm going to be in another city because I'm going to an anime con. If you are in Brazil, you probably know I'm going to Anime Friends. If you are there, come say hello. Let's chat about Precure. Let's chat about our Eclair candidates. And I feel like, based on this summary, we have a very strong contender for Eclair. Anyways, this is it for today. Bye! Girl, those summaries. This summary is insane, right? Cure Eclair has a nose. Hello, Turquoise. Anyways, this is crazy, isn't it? Hello, Emil. I like those summaries a lot. Because I think that it's just giving Eclair, you know? It's just giving Eclair. Tell me a character from Dancing Star who's your favorite Dancing Star Precure out of the five guys? Who's your fave? The first one mentioned in the chat. Is going to be on the thumbnail of this video. Hello, loves an artist. Sasana is best boy. So? Because I needed. I think, guys, I'm going to leave the art section for next week, okay? Because I need to record at least one more video. Because to leave for those days that I'm not going to be here. And I'm going to record a video about Duduka. No. I think it's going to be too tiny. Hello, Yosra. I still haven't seen Dancing Star. I just saw the first. I say Cure top because he gets teased a lot for his Cure name. That's true. None of them. Cure Kagura is my fave. Locke is the most handsome though. I'm gonna choose Cure Break. Mas King Sasana. Kagura from Azumanga Daioh is Princess Kaguya confirmed. Oh my god. Azumanga Daioh. Girl, that tells me your age. That tells me everything I need to know about your age. This is not looking good because it is. Let me see something. Because I remember they had renders in UN Idol, didn't they? In the official website. Let me see. The pages I'm looking, they're looking kind of ugly. Junon from Preparis Cure Eclair confirmed. My favorites from Dancing Star are Top and Soul. They're amazing. They've got 3 months of me. Don't want to hear it. What do you mean? I don't want to hear. I don't want to know. Please don't say you're sorry. Is that what you want me to do? I've heard it all before. And I can take care of myself. I don't want to hear. I don't want to know. I think since Cure Eclair's transformation item is a pretty holic item, then it's most likely going to be a perfume since she's very related to scents. Kirakirando, kurakurando, dakuinu no. Torimaku hitobito. Yeah, there's Dancing Star, but it's like everybody. Isn't there a division? No. They're all together. If they're all together, I'm going to put them all together. Web P2, P and G. That means you're 3 months older than me. Girl, I'm just 16. Are you 16 as well? I think you are. Girl, Azumanga Daioh. It's a classic. I'm hoping that Cure Eclair's transformation would be very great. Me too. You're a summer baby. I'm an autism baby. I meant autumn and it got auto corrected, but I'm not changing it. I was born on winter. That's why I love cold. I was born on winter, baby. And yeah, but it was indeed summer for you. It was summer for you. It was winter for me. My mom says that when I was born, it was really very cold here. And I'm gonna add an eclair to this. Where is that eclair image? I've used this eclair image extensively in the videos, but I'm having to use this again because there's very few eclair, official eclair renders. A scented mystery. Star Detective Precure 23 new info. And more boys. Okay. I have finished the thumbnail. I'll upload it later. Le's a winter baby in Brazil. I am, yes. Marian, good night. We'd have to go to collectibles probably to get the new items, and their kind of rod is, oh my god, it's so expensive. Looks like unless it's an official reseller, we can't get dolls or battery operated stuff anymore. Girl, that's so bizarre. I'm also a winter baby. Yes, we are queens of winter. Love it. You should not be on the internet wandering around at age 9. Oh my god, what? Fernanda girl. Fernanda, you should not be here, honey. You really shouldn't be here. Girl, YouTube is for people who are 13 years old or older. If you're under 13, you should not be on regular YouTube. Really. Do not do it. It's not good for you. You might think that, oh, maybe like I'm intelligent. No, it is really not good for you. You should be on YouTube Kids. And you might think you're too old for YouTube Kids, but you're not. Trust me, you're not. Go to YouTube Kids, watch the YouTube Kids content. And, after 13 years old, it's not that far away. After 13, you're going to be able to go on YouTube and watch certain things. Certain things. But yeah, honestly, be really, really careful where you are on the internet. Oh my God. Looks like Zen Market clarified that most Precure stuff should be fine, except ones definitely made for kids. That's the issue though, because what isn't made for kids in Precure? You might say the acrylics, for example, and I would agree. But I think most of the items are made with kids in mind, especially the items that we have from the transformation and everything else. So I'm so curious for the new Dancing Star team. I wonder what colors they're gonna have. Me too, girl. I was so happy with this announcement. I feel like all of the things that Toy Animation is doing, not only Toy, like the people that work on Precure, like the people that create Precure, not only Precure as the Sunday morning anime, Precure in everything. When it comes to toys, when it comes to other series, it feels like they're really hitting the jackpot in every aspect. Because lately we've been having certain things and it feels like everything is being a success. We had the Otonas, and you might think, like, you might say anything you want about the Otonas. Like, oh, it wasn't good, I didn't like it, da da da. That's 100% fine. I didn't like Otona Precure either. I loved Midnight Days though. But it's been successful. We can see how much merchandise until nowadays. Otona Precure was released in 2023. Until this year, we are still getting new merchandise lines from Otona. It's insane. It is insane how people love them. And it's not Go-Go. It's Otona. Like them as adults getting merchandise. 3 years later, they're still getting merch. And we had, for example, the Doki Doki Precure novel. And yes, we've had novels before, but it's been a while since we had them. They're back. Doki Doki the novel got sold out. They had to reprint. Success. Pure success. We also, what else do we have? Dancing Star Precure, another thing that is a brand new idea. Hit. 3 plays. A new team coming out. It's just great. And I wonder what the theme is going to be now. Is it dancing still? Like, is it going to be like still in the realm of dancing, or is it going to be like the regular Precure? Every team has its own theme. Things like that are, to me, proof that Precure as a franchise is always reinventing itself and it's always being alive. And now it feels like they're really hitting the jackpot. Everything Precure related is a success. Precure Fairies, since it started, it never stopped. It got season 2, season 3. It never stops. It keeps on getting new merchandise, like new great merchandise, like a Tamagotchi. Huge things. It's just insane how Precure is like blooming. Grown folk business, they sell these girls on booze. Exactly. Exactly. They sell Precure alcohol. I hope this means another Otona Precure is on its way. Same. I also hope, and I'm gonna be honest. I need to be very honest with you, girl. I hope it's another team. Because if you remember, Otona Precure ended kind of on a cliffhanger. I don't want it to be Otona, like regular Otona. Bring us something else. Okay, this is gonna be the title of the video. I forgot the name I gave to the thumbnail. Mystery? Secret? No. Scent. Scent. Eclair. Eclair mystery. I hope the next Otona is Star Twinkle Girl, same. Hard Catch Otona. Bring back Fresh and Hard Catch. Queremos Otona de Go Princess Star Twinkle e Kira Kira. Girl, okay, now I just noticed my chat is translating everything to English. I don't want translations. I want the original. Rogan Girl, Rogenrola wrote, I want Otona Kira Kira. And it was translated it to I want it so bad. I I hate why is YouTube doing this? Please stop. Stop it, YouTube. Sorry, I watched Utena recently. I have it on my mind. Happiness Charge Otona. Estão querendo calar nós brasileiros, exatamente. I don't know what happened, but they turned on auto translation. I think, I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe for a community, kind of like here, for example, that has people from all over the world, and some people don't know English very well, this might be a good thing. But I don't know. Those forced translations are weird because they don't work properly. At least not here on YouTube. People say that the Twitter translation is very good. I don't know, but here on YouTube it's very weird. The way things are playing out here, just very, very weird. There's an interview from Hondo Kaede that I also want to share, which is a very interesting one. Hondo Kaede is the voice of Mikuru. A true Precure veteran, not a Precure veteran, a true veteran in the anime industry. Let me just Uh, she's Elena and Bofuri. She's the girl from Bofuri. Honjo Kaede. Oh. Girl, now I hate this is happening. That when you look at images on Google, most images now are not like this. They're mostly like this, even if you search for large ones, because obviously cell phones have taken over. Twitter translated Star Detective Precure to Go Princess Precure one time. Ooh, girl. I said it was good, but Twitter translation is not good. Honor said that. It's just grok. Oh. Ah. Hapcha Doki Doki Otona. And then it translated to happy, excited, adult. Oh my god. Love, did you see the new Queen Serenity show at Figure? Evie, I did. Hello, Evie, by the way. Hello. Girl. It is so beautiful. Queen Serenity is Cure Eclair. I love this. Anyways, let me just get some Mikuru pictures here because we're getting a Mikuru video. Not a Mikuru video, an interview with Mikuru's VA. And another one with Duduka's VA. She talks a lot about the collab with Detective Conan. Some interesting tidbits about the collab that I had no idea. Where is it? There's a part of the episode that I wanted to. That she's like, "Oh, I'm a super big fan of you." Oh, this is this part right here. Okay. Let's go. Am I Cure Eclair? Magical Cinnamon is Cure Eclair. Mikuru time. Who isn't Cure Eclair? Exactly. I know everything because I'm a parent. To a rescue dog. Likes belly rubs and treats and rolling in the clovers. That's so sweet. I love this. Let me see. No. I just need the source of the. Kyoto Kaiketsu. Let's go. Let's do it. Did not start. Let's go. Who else is a big Mikuru fan in Star Detective Precure? Even though Ruruka has taken everyone's hearts by storm, it seems Mikuru isn't that far behind. Hello everyone, it's Leo. You're on Magical Cinnamon, and today we are checking out an interview with Hondo Kaede, the voice of Mikuru. This is an interview that was done on Asahi, the Asahi website. And this is a monthly column that they are bringing onto their website. And this is Kyoto Kaiketsu, this time with Hondo Kaede, the voice of Cure Mystique or Mikuru. And Hondo Kaede is a big voice actor. She is huge. She is a veteran inside the Precure universe, and she is bringing all her experience as this amazing character that is Mikuru. Here is Hondo Kaede together with Senga Hikari. Both of them are the main cures of the season. They're both wearing their own colors here, pink and purple. And as I said, her work as a voice actor is very extensive and really, really something big. So a few examples here. She is the main character of Bofuri, a very sweet show, and this is Kaede, just like her. Very nice. She's also Elena, the Wandering Witch. She's the main character, a very, very popular character as well from a very popular anime. And she has played lots and lots of roles in lots of styles of shows out there. Hondo Kaede is truly a force to be reckoned with. This interview was published on the website at the end of May, which was when the collab between Precure and Conan was happening, and she talks a lot about that. And she starts the interview by talking about the collab itself. She says that when she found out about the Detective Conan collab, she was incredibly surprised. She says that she discovered about the collab a few weeks before the recording, and one of the producers of the show was getting some of the voice actors and pulling them aside and saying, you know, this is going to happen. And they were all very surprised. She says that Senga Hikari, who plays Cure Answer, was way more shocked than she was. And she just didn't scream like a cute yeah. She was like, "Wow, no way!" And she says that when she gets surprised, Hondo Kaede, when she gets surprised, she tends to get very quiet, and so she just said like, "Oh," and then the shock gradually sank in over time for her. She says that Star Detective and Detective Conan air on different broadcasting networks, so she imagines that crossing that boundary is incredibly difficult and almost unimaginable. But this happened with both shows, so this is crazy. And she also says that because both of the teams of voice actors share the same Meitante theme, she thinks that the cooperation, the love, the hard work of many people made this collaboration a reality. She went into the recording thinking it was an amazing and historic event. And talking about the other side of the collab, the Detective Conan side of things, she says that Takayama Minami, who plays Conan, and Okamura Akemi, who plays Ran, and Koyamari Kiya, who plays Kogoro, they all came to the studio where they record Meitante Precure, and they were able to record together. And she says that it was a very special space. She says that she knows Detective Conan very well. She was very familiar with the voices of those characters, and she was very excited leading up to this recording because she wouldn't imagine how both worlds would merge. And she saw the word inspector in a Star Detective Precure script for the very first time. And even from little things like that, she can really see the Detective Conan essence really appearing there. And come to think of it, because the Star Detective Precure happened to solve the cases first in this world, they never saw any police officers, for example. But police officers do exist in Star Detective, she says, at least. And in here, she starts sharing a few things related to voice acting and how it works for Precure that I particularly had no idea. So, this is what she said. When they are recording Meitante in the studio, there are 4 microphones. When there are many cast members recording the same scene in the same moment, they have to switch places and step up to the microphones so that they are able to record. So they call this mic work. But because of how the story flows on Star Detective Precure set, they don't have intense mic work. They can, one of the cast members can leave so that the other can come closer to the mic. It is something easy. It flows very well. However, for the Detective Conan episode, there were many people. And so they had kind of a rough work. And the step in and step out was quite vigorous. But on the other hand, we are dealing with seasoned legends voice acting here. So their mic work was so smooth and reassuring that it made her wonder if they've been working with them since the first episode. This is really how amazing they are. Moreover, when Senga Hikari mentioned she was nervous, they looked at her and told her, Senga Hikari is the voice of Cure Answer. They told her, this is your home. This is your place, baby. This is your land. And like, we are the intruders. This is your stage. And Hondo Kaede said that by saying this to her, they were trying to convey the feeling of, it's going to be okay. Let's have fun doing this together. And she also mentioned some other things. She says that Edogawa Conan has parts where he talks like an innocent elementary school student, which coexists with his cool high school detective Chinishi Kudo monologue. And she was really looking forward to see those parts in the actual recording. And she imagined that they might record them at different times. But she says that Takayama-san, who is the voice of Conan, recorded them in one continuous flow, which moved her and it made her very emotional. And she says that by listening to the voices of those very iconic characters from Detective Conan was a bizarre feeling. And it was just not watching TV for her. And she's another moment that she mentioned that it felt very like, oh, I know this, was when the dart hit Anna, and instead of sleeping Kogoro, they got a sleeping Anna scene. And she says that she was very jealous of Senga Hikari because she was able to voice act a sleeping Anna in that moment. And she says that Senga really prepared herself to follow the tradition of sleeping Kogoro in that scene. And she said that she really also wanted to do a sleeping Kobayashi. She also said that she is a big, when it comes to Mikuru, Mikuru is a big fan of detectives. She's kind of like a detective otaku. So she knew about sleeping Kogoro. And she also met the idols she never thought she would meet. And they worked hard together to solve the case. And now talking a little bit more about Mikuru herself as a character, she says that in the beginning of Star Detective Precure, Mikuru was overjoyed about becoming the Star Detective Precure she admired. And she leaned too far forward. Sometimes she spun her wheels. And right now in the story, Mikuru is a character that built strong relationships with her partner, Anna, and the fairies like Pochitan. She feels like Mikuru is really developing the calmness to be considerate of others and the attitude to corruptively solve mysteries. Beyond the moments captured in the TV anime, she has her own life, and she says that she believes that Mikuru is doing her own thinking in various situations that we, the viewers, are not able to see. And she also mentioned that Mikuru is always running forward, and she is fueled by her admiration. And this overlaps with her own past, with her own self in her career. And she understands Mikuru's feelings. She says that she used to be so preoccupied with what was right in front of her. And while it was incredibly fun, she would overlook things sometimes. It is exactly how she was when she first started working as a voice actress. So she is able to understand those nuances of Mikuru's character perfectly. And she finishes the interview by talking about something that here in Magical Cinnamon, we also played along while we did something, which is related to Cure Spicy. And Cure Spicy is voiced by Shimizu Riza. And Shimizu Riza is a very famous voice actor in Japan, and she is someone who also voice acts not only anime characters, she also voices other things that we're going to notice now. And Shimizu Riza is the official Japanese voice of Ariana Grande. Ariana is not only a singer, as we know, but she is also a prolific actor. Even though I don't think she voiced Ariana in Wicked in Japan, I'm not really sure about this. But every work that Ariana does, I believe, apart from Wicked, I'm not sure, Shimizu Riza voices her. So we always played along saying Cure Spicy was Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande was voicing Cure Spicy in Delicious Party. And Shimizu Riza is the voice of Ariana Grande in Japan. And she's also the voice of Cure Spicy. But in Japan, those two things are different things. Voicing an anime character and voicing another actor is a different type of work, right? So what happens is that Hondo Kaede says that she has always admired voice actors who are able to do foreign dubbing jobs as well as animation. She says that a senior actor that she worked with on a children's anime when she was a rookie taught her basic things like how to turn the script pages and things like that. This voice actor also does amazing work when it comes to foreign dubs. And she thinks this is an incredible thing because when she works with people like that on anime sets, she feels like those voice actors are able to deliver fantastic performances. So she really wants to be like that someday. She mentions one particular thing that I have never really thought about. She says that when she is voicing an anime character, there is no original audio. So you act based on your imagination, your intuition. And you can play, you can throw a little playfulness, hard word, in your performance. But when it comes to a foreign dub, you have to record based on the original actor performance. The background music, the sound effects are also present in your recording. So it gives you a sense of realism, and you can't stray away too far from the original acting. And so it is a totally different scene. When it's totally a different work comparing both types of voice acting, right? And she says that when she was voicing a character once in an angry scene, there was a time she was too carried away by the emotion of being angry. And she received feedback that she might be overdoing it a bit. And then she received feedback. And when she looked at the actor's facial expression that she was voice acting, the movements were very strong, but the face wasn't actually that severe. So she had to control her acting, and her acting had to match how the actor was portraying. Because you are acting with a complete work in front of you. So dubbing is completely different and requires a different set of skills when you compare it to dubbing an anime, voice acting an anime. And when she started doing voice acting when she was younger, she always said, I want to do both anime and dubbing. But she was only putting those words out there. But then she's been blessed with many animation jobs. After 10 years of being a voice actor, she suddenly thought, wait a minute, I want to start doing dubbing too. And then she brought this up to her manager, and they had a serious consultation about her career plan as a voice actor. And from that point on, over the past year or so, she's been making her desires known more. Strongly with the help of various people, she started getting opportunities to do dubbing as well. But she is still studying very hard to be good at not only voice acting in anime, but also dubbing. But she finishes the interview by saying that she gets a lot of stimulation from animation jobs, including Star Detective Precure. And by combining all the work and roles she has done over these past 10 years, she thinks that there is kind of like an established image of this is what Hondo Kaede is like. And this has been established to some extent. And she's very grateful for that and she wants to cherish it. But at the same time, she wants to keep on going. And if she just kept on going without changing, she would get bored of herself. And I know how that feels because I'm a Gemini. And she always lived valuing the feeling of fun. So if that fun disappears, she won't be able to continue. If she stops here, there will be no growth. This is why she really wants to achieve her dream of being a two-way player in anime and dubbing. To her, admiration is not just a dream, but it's a goal to turn into reality. I love how she ends this interview, and it was amazing to learn a few interesting points when it comes down to voice acting that I had no idea how different voice acting and dubbing is. The mic work that she also mentions, also very, very nice. Loved this interview, loved getting to know more about Hondo Kaede. It was truly an amazing read. And so this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Inu, for helping me with this content. And also a thank you to the Magical Cinema production team and also the members of the Magical Cinema channel. If you're a member, thank you very much for your support to the channel. Thank you very, very, very much. I really appreciate it. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, bye-bye. Yes, we did it. When Lau records on stream, I stop paying attention here and there so I can rewatch the post of actual video and enjoy it then too. Thank you, GeoCup, for doing both things, being here and watching the actual video when it's on the channel. This is very sweet, thank you. Girl, I was gonna record the Luduka video, but I don't think I'm doing it now. I need to finish the stream, you know why? I need to arrange everything for the trip. Oh, girl. I'm showing my YouTube. What was I going to do? Let's just read it very fast. Let me just go over the interview very fast because I haven't read it yet. But let's see what Toyama now had to say. Let's get a few bits. In February of last year, at her solo live concert, the Invincible set list I thought up, I talked about two of my dreams. One was to hold a solo concert at Nippon Budokan. For the other, I told the crowd, I will let you know when it comes true. The second dream was wanting to become a Precure. Oh my god! And it actually happened. Oh, that's crazy. I just wanted... On the set, the cast members are always trying to deduce where the story is going, which puts me in a tough spot, because she knows the story behind Duduka. They look really closely at my facial expressions. Whenever the topic turns to Cure Shadow or Cure Eclair, I stop talking completely and just listen. Kaji Yuki, Kato Emiri, and Hino Satoshi, so the voices of Jet, Pochitan, and Usonoir, have all sorts of intense discussions. With the experience these senpai have, they expand their imaginations and create entirely new stories. Oh my god. Kaji is totally the type to fish for information. He throws questions at the person playing the Cure Eclair candidate to gauge their reaction. Oh my god. And he tells her, now Chan, you don't have to react, but will you listen to my deduction for a second? Oh my god. Oh my god, look at what she says. So far, no one has come up with the correct answer. Since I know the answer, my thoughts are pretty fixed, but the other cast members and the viewers are making deductions with such free imaginations. I'm always excited listening to them, thinking, if you pick up those meaningfully scattered hints like that, you can make that kind of deduction. Even from my perspective, I think figuring out the answer is pretty hard. Oh my god, look at what she says here. There are hints and red herrings cleverly scattered throughout the story. Actually, sometimes Cure Arcana Shadow's words have a little lie mixed in with the truth. That is why I always checked with the series director, Kawasaki Koji, confirming this part is a lie and this part is true, right? So you can't jump to conclusions and you shouldn't just swallow everything whole. Ooh. Oh my god. I love this. Okay, so I think this is more or less the important thing related to info. I'm going to record it after I come back. I voted for Yoko Ono. Hello, GTA XBC. How are you? Hello, Marco. Why do people think? Hello, Bread Clone. Girl, I wanted to show you guys the chat. Because Bread Clone has said, hi, Mojave. And then it is translating to, hi, my dear. Every time they translate something, they put a graphic in front of the image saying it's translated. I hate this. Why do people think that Uruka is the one who lost her memory? I have seen this theory going around. I think it's an interesting one. Honestly. I don't know where people get this from, but it's an interesting one for sure. Makes me like wonder. Alan, can we expect the second ending for this weekend? I really don't know. Usually whenever we have a new ending, we have a little announcement right before. If we're getting the new ending this weekend, we are probably getting the announcement beforehand on the TV websites saying that it's going to be the new ending and the song name, etc. It might happen, but I think they're waiting until episode 25 or 26. My bet is 25 because that's when Eclair is appearing. But it can be 26 too because I think that 22 is when Eclair is going to, when we're going to see Eclair's stuff. Look at this. So this is Star Detective Precure on To Collectibles, right? These are the Eclair items that we have. Shushutan, Cure Eclair Shushutan, Cure Eclair, Cure Friends, Precure Dior or Precorde, Style Doll, Precure Light, and the Mirror Loop Cure Eclair version, which is her weapon. If you go to the item itself, it says July 26. But there is a place here on To Collectibles that you can check out the dates of the releases, which are, I think, down here. Calendar, yeah. So we're in July. And in here we have all the releases for this month, right? And Eclair is getting released in this month, and she's appearing here, July 19 or 18. This is when we're going to discover who Cure Eclair is out of the 4 candidates. For me, it's going to be here because the episodes air on Saturdays. But for you, it might be here. It depends on where you are in the world. In Japan, it's already Sunday. For me, it's on a Saturday. Okay. So this is when Eclair is appearing, right? But this is when her toys are getting released, July 25th. Look, all of her toys are getting released on this day and other stuff as well. But all of the Precure toys from Eclair are getting released Saturday on July 25th. That means it is getting released on the day of the release of episode 26. Episode 26 is here and here, depending on where you are in the world. For me in Brazil, it's here. The toys of the Cures, they get released a day before they appear on the show. So the day before we see them transforming, the day before we see them using the weapon, it is when the toys will appear for the first time. So in this episode right here, we're going to discover who Cure Eclair is. And I believe that in this episode right here, we're going to see her transformation and her attack. Here, not here, because the toy is only getting released a week after this episode. Usually the toys are released before we see them in the show. No. Sometimes we see the toy itself. We might see the toy itself, but usually what happens is we see the toy, and if we see the toy being used, we get the toy released first, and then it is used in the show. We might see the toy, but it might not be used. But if we see it being used, it is going to be here. It's going to be released to us before, and then it's going to be in the show. That is why I believe this is when we're going to see Eclair's attack and transformation. Okay? July 26. July 19, probably the discovery of the Eclair identity. And I believe in 19, we might already see Eclair transformed. And it might end the episode there. And on 26, we might see her doing attacking, and then later on the episode, we see her transformation. Or in episode 19, there's no transformation. The girl just becomes Eclair, like boom, out of nowhere. And then, I don't know, she does something without the item. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out. But what happens? Bye, Dwight. Thank you. But I believe that this is something that will happen in the show. Like, this is when she appears. This is when she is transforming and attacking for the first time. Episode 26, because the toy is getting released here. But mysteries all around, girl. I don't know. I'm just excited. I think Eclair is going to be very hype. Very, very hype. Because at the end of the day, it's a new Cure that we've been highly anticipating. We've been seeing her for so long. And the way they're dealing with the plot in this show is just crazy. So I just love it. Anyways, babies, I'm going to leave because I need to take a shower and then start getting the things ready to travel later tonight. And there are so many things for me to arrange. Here's my power bank. Here is my eye bag thingy that I need to use so that it gets a little softer. I don't know what I think I'm taking the My Melody body splash that I have. It's so good. It's delicious. The smell is delicious. And what else? I don't know. I'm going to check. I'm going to take a shower and then I start arranging everything. I will be out from tomorrow to Sunday. I will be back on Monday. And on Monday, I will start doing my regular videos. I'll start uploading everything. If there's anything like huge from Eclair, I'm probably not going to be able to update. Like, if the items get leaked or if they get uploaded on websites like Amazon or everything, I'm not going to be able to update. But I will do so. I will bring out everything after I return. I don't believe it's going to be now. I think that maybe next week after today's episode, we might have her items revealed. I feel like next week after today's episode, we might have her items revealed. I think that's going to be a good date for us to see the reveal of her items. Okay, so for now, it's everything. Thank you for being here on this stream, this different stream, and I will be in São Paulo. I will be enjoying the con. I will be enjoying the concerts. Listen to Hanabie, because I will be watching them on Friday. I'm very excited. I'm watching Burnout Syndromes. I love them. Oh my God. What am I watching as well? Wolf Howl Harmony, which is a J-pop boy band that I don't know much about, but I'm very excited to watch them too. Flow, Asian Kung Fu Generation, lots of Naruto songs. Oh my God. Sangatsu no Fantasia, I'm very excited for them as well. Nano, girl, this night the stars will set your heart free. Love that. Maho Iku representing, baby. Maho Iku is coming back later this year. This weekend, It's going to be a big weekend for Magical Girl fans. There's the new Nanoha anime and also Magie Lumiere season 2 starting. So big, big, big weekend. And obviously the Kurea episode, which seems to be very important. If you were not here earlier, I recorded a video and I already uploaded the video here on the channel. Go check it out because it is all related to Kurea and her, the episode that we're going to see from her. Very, very interesting summary. Thank you, babies, for our first stream of the month of July. I am here now manifesting lots of great things in July for us, lots of health, lots of peace, lots of excitement, great things in our lives. Let us keep fighting for that. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.